Hi guys, I hope that every day, in every way, your life is getting better and better. Yes, that's a Lenin quote that's a simple affirmation that I've always loved. Before we move on to today's Q&A, I'd just like to mention a couple of things. First, one of our members named it Multidimensional Travel had a great idea about a way that you guys can vote for questions that I should cover in the Q&A videos. It's a great idea. So if you see a comment, hit the like button, which will tell me that you guys want me to do a Q&A on the question. I hope that's clear. The number of likes on our community comments will be my guide to what you want to hear. So interact and let's grow together. Great idea. Thanks, Multi. Of course, don't forget to share and subscribe and ring the bell if you are new. The second piece of business that I want to get out of the way is that you have no need to fear. The deep state is very weak and nearly defeated. They need your fear for energy, and they will be talking about rituals and opening up portals to hell. Take it from someone who's been there. Don't focus your energy on that stuff because it will create doubt or fear, and that's the last thing we need in this ascension process. It will make you ill in both body and mind. I went there. I was in such disbelief that I consumed myself with it. It put me into a 15-year downward spiral which threatened my life. I don't want you to go through that. The satanic agenda is very real. Do what you need to in order to get it, but once you do, turn your back and focus on healing. Look to the beauty and the potential that is before us because our worlds are about to be rocked. Today's Q&A was chosen because it illustrates the frustration that so many of us feel. We have been promised things and benefits. Trump will soon be in office, which is a huge step in the process, but we are growing weary. Of note is the promise of NESARA GESARA, which we've heard about for years, but the chatter has stopped, and we are all wondering if it was all just another psyop. This comment came in response to my NESARA GESARA video that will be linked at the end and is from Rayhaney6398. This is Ray's thoughts. We have been tricked. This isn't happening. People suffering all over the USA with no debt being canceled. We have all that gold. This is December 2024 and have seen nothing. I think we have been hoodwinked. My response is as follows. Many of us understand your feelings and have been frustrated too, Ray. However, once you have a deeper knowledge of what is happening, you will be so thankful that you are living through these times. So I encourage you to poke around my channel for additional information. Let me help a bit. Perhaps you've heard others say that they are so happy to be living through this, and you either thought they were crazy or didn't understand. We are about to embark on the greatest advancement in technology that mankind has ever seen. This shift will also involve a shift in our consciousness, because the most sophisticated of these technologies involves an interactive directive from our consciousness. In fact, some of this technology is organic technology that is grown and has a plasmic consciousness. Wild, isn't it? Once we are through this shift, there will be no need to focus on necessities, survival, or even want. There will be no need to compete to get ahead. Your value will be your contribution to mankind, not your car or what you can buy the ones you love. Expressions of individualism such as tattoos and piercings will cease as we begin to become participants in the collective. Global cooperation for the greater good will become our nature, and we will all know our purpose and enjoy fulfillment. I know it sounds idyllic and unreachable, but here's the rub, guys. All of this NESARA GESARA wealth and prosperity and all of these suppressed technologies cannot be released until there is a cleansing so that we don't fall right back into the same evil mess that we have become. Yes, evil. If you aren't yet aware of the satanic agenda, you will be very soon. For nearly 20 years, I was focused on the truther community. Please understand, I consider myself a truther as well, so I am not denigrating them in any way. However, so many of us focused on the intel that was coming in from a 3D state of consciousness, what it can do for me physically, My wealth and my health, basically. Of course, we wanted the entire world to enjoy the same prosperity, but we were thinking of that prosperity only in material terms. The thought of extraterrestrial intervention never occurred to me. I wasn't closed to the existence of aliens. In fact, I've had numerous experiences which I've described in other videos, but I just didn't understand how critical they are to what is really going on here. And it was never so in your face as it is now. This world transformation isn't getting rid of a few politicians and changing a few laws. This is a cancer that has infiltrated every part of nearly every infrastructure of most countries of the world. It would be impossible to bring prosperity and technology to only America because the evil from all over the world would infiltrate it in a heartbeat. There must be a spiritual transformation for this technology to be safe. This is non-denominational and has nothing to do with any specific religion or political affiliation. So all, or at least most people, must evolve. Of course, our first thought to that notion is that it's impossible, and I would say nearly impossible. I use this following phrase not to infer any religious connotation, but for better clarity in describing what's happening. And that would be that it would take something along the lines of a worldwide coming to Jesus moment, an event so powerful that people drop to their knees in amazement and reverence. I believe we are about to experience that moment in the near future. Regarding NESARA, GESARA, and whether our debts will be paid off, who knows? Perhaps it's going to happen. Trump keeps talking about the golden age, which people understand as the gold-backed currency, but the golden age is an established, widely believed era of prosperity as well. This is truly a war of the worlds, and it's been going on for nearly a century this time. The war has been fought with technology that is far beyond our capabilities, and there has been a genuine war going on between good and evil. I believe that we have crossed a threshold with the election of Donald Trump. If we are ever being given a chance to save our planet, this is it. What is about to be revealed is much more than we ever dreamed possible. So put your seatbelts on, because we are about to go an amazing voyage and you're gonna love it. I'm going to end this with a quote from Donald Trump just minutes ago, and it is, "The golden age, I call it, it's begun."